In this lesson, we're going to explore how to use curve data to help us drive some of the particle simulations. All right, let's go ahead and open up just a blank 2D container. And within this 2D container, I'm going to draw a simple curve. So I'll just jump into my front view here. And within this front view, I'm going to go ahead and grab my create. And I can just use a CV curve tool and draw a simple curve like that. All right, so let's take a look at what's happening in our scene here. If we look at this curve and then select the curve, shift select the container, and then go up here to edit contents and choose with curve. If you just choose this, let me just activate it and show you what happens. And then you hit rewind and play, you're going to be kind of disappointed. Because like, that really doesn't look like what I was expecting. Well, what it does is by default is add a set of velocity around this curve. Okay, so that's why we don't see much. Well, what we're going to do is select just the curve. Okay, and actually let's just throw this whole thing away and start a fresh one. And this time I'll choose from the front. Again, we'll just draw another little quick simple curve. Shift select the container, and we'll go to the options this time. So this is one where you definitely want to check out the options. Let's turn off velocity and turn on density. Now you can go in and use a curve to put in temperature or fuel, paint in specific color areas. Again, you can add and replace, and so pretty neat. So let's go ahead and apply and close. And now what we have is this curve that is generating our initial particles, and then off they go, they get simulated. Now, these particles have the same type of controls here as an emitter would. So you can change the buoyancy, you can alter the dissipation. Okay, so all those options are available for you right there directly. Okay, now if you take this curve and alter its shape, okay, and rewind, nothing happens because to the system it has already taken the data that it needs and it's off and good to go. Well, what if you want to constantly emit from this object? Well, that's different. Just like we did earlier on the actual object, you would want to go up here and choose emit from object. Again, options, but this time we're going to set the emitter from surface to curve. Now when I hit rewind and play, you can see how that behaves completely differently. So different from what we had earlier. Okay, so this initial curve will just add a set of particles inside of your container, and then if you choose emit from object, it will constantly emit over time. Now you can turn it off and keyframe it, but you get that choice, and it's not automatic.